Welcome to ReneEnergy.com on YouTube, the hub for all things renewable energy and sustainability.
Aviation has always captured humanity's imagination, soaring across continents, shrinking the world, and symbolizing progress. But in recent years, that same aviation industry has faced mounting pressure to change. Carbon emissions, noise pollution, and reliance on fossil fuels have tainted what was once the pinnacle of modern innovation. Now change is in the air, quite literally. At the center of this transformation is a sleek, revolutionary aircraft, Beyond Aero's BYA-1, the world's first hydrogen-electric business jet. It doesn't just fly. It signals a future where luxury and sustainability coexist in the skies. The BYA-1 isn't just a proof of concept. It's a fully functional, high-performance business jet designed from the ground up to use hydrogen fuel cells instead of traditional jet fuel. This move toward hydrogen propulsion represents a monumental leap for aviation. Traditional jets burn kerosene, producing greenhouse gases and leaving a heavy environmental footprint. But the BYA-1? It emits nothing but water vapor. It's flying proof that the skies can be cleaner and quieter. This jet is all about reimagining what business aviation can be. From the outside, it looks like a modern marvel, streamlined, futuristic, and sophisticated. But it's what's under the skin that sets it apart. Instead of a turbine engine roaring at full throttle, the BYA-1 glides silently through the air with the power of hydrogen fuel cells and electric motors. This isn't just about noise reduction. It's about creating an entirely new flying experience, serene, smooth, and virtually silent. Performance isn't sacrificed for sustainability. The BYA-1 boasts a range of over 1,000 miles, easily covering key regional business routes like Los Angeles to Denver or London to Madrid. It cruises at altitudes similar to conventional jets, at comparable speeds, offering the same level of efficiency while doing it with zero emissions. For corporations and executives increasingly focused on their carbon footprint, this isn't just appealing, it's necessary. Imagine boarding a private jet that doesn't guzzle fossil fuels. Imagine sipping champagne at 40,000 feet without the guilt of adding tons of carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. That's the future Beyond Aero is creating. A future where business leaders can lead not only in the boardroom, but also in their environmental impact. The BYA-1 is for those who want to fly responsibly and stylishly, setting a new standard in what it means to be forward-thinking. Hydrogen-electric aviation has been a dream for years, but Beyond Aero is turning that dream into an actual product. Achieving this has required a complete rethinking of aircraft design. Hydrogen needs to be stored under high pressure and handled with the utmost safety. The integration of fuel cells, electric drivetrains, and energy management systems all had to be carefully balanced to maintain performance without compromise. Every detail, from the weight of the hydrogen tanks to the cooling systems for the fuel cells, has been refined for safety, efficiency, and flightworthiness. While the technology is groundbreaking, the goal is simple: sustainable freedom in the skies. This isn't about replacing all jets overnight, but about proving that high-end aviation can, and must, evolve. The BYA-1 gives the industry a glimpse into what's possible when you combine cutting-edge engineering with environmental responsibility. It's the beginning of a movement that could one day reshape global aviation. But this isn't just about innovation. It's about identity. Flying the BYA-1 sends a message. It says you care about the future. It says you're not willing to compromise on luxury or performance, but you are willing to embrace a better way to travel. For high-profile individuals, entrepreneurs, and visionaries, that message matters. It's no longer enough to arrive in style. You have to arrive in sustainability, too. The quiet nature of the BYA-1 also opens up new possibilities for where and how it can fly. Urban airports that once faced noise restrictions may find new flexibility with jets like this. Remote airstrips, once considered inaccessible due to noise-sensitive environments, may now welcome a quieter, cleaner jet. This changes the map for business travel, potentially opening up new markets and destinations. And Beyond Aero isn't stopping with one jet. The BYA-1 is just the beginning of a broader vision. The company has hinted at future models with greater capacity and longer range. As infrastructure for hydrogen fuel production and refueling expands, and as more regulatory bodies embrace green aviation, the potential for scale grows rapidly. Soon, what feels like a niche innovation could become mainstream. The first-mover advantage here is enormous, and Beyond Aero knows it. Safety is, of course, paramount. Hydrogen is flammable, and that scares some people. But Beyond Aero has built in multiple redundancies, containment systems, and fail-safes. Hydrogen storage tanks are reinforced, crash-tested, and insulated to prevent leaks or combustion. The fuel cells are managed with advanced thermal controls and power regulation systems. If anything goes wrong, the jet is designed to shut down safely and maintain control. It's not just a leap forward in propulsion, it's a leap forward in trust. For too long, aviation has been one of the hardest industries to decarbonize. Cars went electric, trains adopted renewables, but airplanes? They lagged behind. The high energy demands, weight limitations, and safety concerns made progress feel impossible. But the BYA-1 proves it can be done. And once it's done once, it can be done better, bigger, and more widely. Let's talk about the passengers for a moment. For them, the experience will be noticeably different in the best way. Less vibration, less noise, cleaner air inside the cabin. It's a different feel entirely, almost like floating instead of flying. And that calm, that serenity, that futuristic vibe, that's going to matter. In a world where stress and speed dominate, the quiet sophistication of the BYA-1 might just redefine what we expect from travel. So what's next? Airports will need to adapt. Fueling infrastructure must evolve. Regulators must be proactive. But make no mistake, the future is now. Beyond Aero's BYA-1 has already taken off in concept, and soon it will take off in reality. Investors are circling. Partners are aligning. Sustainability advocates are cheering. The world is ready. The skies are ready. All that's left is for the rest of the aviation industry to follow suit. The BYA-1 is not a fantasy. It's a blueprint, a vision. A message to the world that yes, we can fly cleaner, smarter, and better. It invites us to reimagine flight not just as a convenience, but as a responsibility. A responsibility to the Earth, to future generations, and to the spirit of innovation itself. With hydrogen fuel cells humming and luxury intact, the BYA-1 soars into history, not just as a machine, but as a moment.
Thanks for tuning into the ReneEnergy.com YouTube channel. We trust you found this episode enlightening.